Now I've been looking at the proper truckers gear shifter knobby type thing. Pretty expensive, aren't they? I mean, I'm sure they're worth it, but I don't know. My passion for trucking is a bit subdued at present, just because I keep having so many issues with the game. But that being said, I know how much I loved it in the past. What the hell is this? Is that a truck upside down? Oh wow. Hey guys, welcome to Sim UK. I am trying to get myself back into ETS 2 and ATS as well. I'm on the multiplayer server at the moment, trying to meet up with Alan Sherwood. Some of you will know who he is, some of you won't. He used to be #1 on Fernbus, and probably #1 on Bus Sim 16, or at least very close to it as well. Really nice guy. Helped me out lots and lots and lots with bus and truck type things. But I've had loads of issues with my ETS game, so as a result I haven't played much. We're in multiplayer. Oh, this might be Alan now. Let me just see. It's coming in at speed. No, that's not him. But yeah, we got on the back today, we've got a wind turbine. Very heavy, 21 tons. And I had to reset my profile. So this is just a temporary profile, which has absolutely nothing. This is like literally just started today, 5 minutes ago. So we picked up a quick job going from Calais to Paris, and trying to hook up with Alan Sherwood at the same time. But I wasn't going to record it, but I figured, hell, why not? I'm here now. It's pretty quiet out here, actually. Obviously, the heavy haul mod is has just come out, so obviously I've picked that up, and it's good to know that multiplayer is compatible with it. Now, I don't think this is part of the heavy haul, this wind turbine. I don't think that's what that is. But yeah, I've just pulled up on the side of the road, waiting for Alan. Not sure why he kept cutting out there. I wasn't in gear or anything. Yeah, so this is us. It's getting pretty late, actually. So pretty dark. Just awaiting the arrival of Alan now. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention was that when Vive la France came out for ETS 2, I snapped that up as well. But as yet, I haven't even been into France on this game. As I say, my real profile, my Sim UK profile, is bugged beyond belief. It crashes nearly all of the time. I can't figure out what the issue is. Presumably it's one of the workshop add-ons, but yeah, I've been trying a combination of all sorts of different things. It'll load the game okay, but as soon as I get into the truck, it starts bouncing around like bedlam. Then the game crashes and then nothing works. So it's pretty knackered at the moment. So yeah, hopefully we're heading to Paris, and when Alan finally gets here, we can drive through a bit of the old French Vive la France update, which I haven't experienced yet. So I am looking forward to that. If you're going to ask me what mods and everything I'm running on this, I've got 0 mods, nothing at all. As I say, I was struggling to get anything to work at all. I'm not even sure which direction he's coming from. I told him I'd left Calais, heading towards Paris. That's the A16 up there on that overpass. So I said I was parked up by the A16 overpass on the way to Paris. Hopefully he'll find me soon, because I'm going to be late with this delivery otherwise. Just send him a text and see where he is. Oh, I need to move, otherwise I'm going to get kicked. How do I get inside? Well, that's weird. I had to move or I was going to get kicked then. That was a bit severe. My accelerator is not working, guys. These are the problems I have with this game. Right. Alan's on his way. Everything else is working. Just not my pedals. And this is, I mean, I drove here. So why the hell that isn't working? Look, the wheel's working. The gears are working. The pedals are not working at all. Oh man. Right, we're gonna have to quit out and come back in. Great. See now you're working. So stop being so awkward, stupid game. Okay, right, back in it. Goody goody goody. I was quite lucky actually. I was about to get kicked then, and without a throttle to move the truck. It was pretty serious actually. Do I need this head-up display? No, not really. Oh man, I can't remember how to get rid of it. We'll leave it on. We'll leave it on. I can't be bothered trying to figure this stuff out. Well, it only took me 2 minutes to get from Calais to here. So I'm not sure what Alan is doing, to be quite honest with you. I think what I might do, because everyone seems to beep at each other, is apply myself a horn button keys. Here we go. What we got here? I haven't set any of this up. I literally went absolute basics. Oh, good. I thought I'd lost throttle again. Then, so now I have a horn. Jolly good. I can say hello to people without actually having to speak. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, oh, this might be Alan now. This might be Alan swinging in. I've never seen his truck before, so I don't know. No, that's Johnny Silver. And off he goes. Right. So I've said to Alan, get the handbrake off. Said to Alan, I need to keep moving, otherwise I'm going to get kicked from the server. So I'm going to cruise along. The speed limit is 80. No, I don't know what the speed limit is. Yeah, 80. So I'm going to cruise along at 43. Hopefully Alan will catch us up. Let's get to this inside lane. I used to play ETS after a crappy day at work for hours, and it was the perfect chill out release. It really was. Perfect way to unwind after a crappy day working with people you don't like. But since then, I really haven't touched it much. I tried to do a few plug-in reviews or workshop reviews. That went okay, I guess. Really do have to set my headlights up properly. I don't seem to have a dimmer. That's not good. Paddy, 70 mile an hour. So we're just going to cruise, literally cruise along at 42 kilometers an hour. I've no doubt Alan will catch me up. I'm going pretty slowly. More road works. Is that a red light? Just checking my my phone there. Alan is emailing me something. I'm not entirely sure what flashing amber light means in France. So I'm going to head on towards Paris and meet up with Alan there, and presumably at that point we'll convoy. But I'm just going to go very, very casually, very easily. These are windy roads. And at some point, guys, hopefully I'll start doing a proper ETS 2 and ATS like gameplay video, because this game is pretty awesome. The only problem I have is it takes, like some of the bigger games, it does take quite a while to put a video together. I mean, not as difficult as some flight simulators and stuff, but I have wives. Oh, somebody's flying up behind me. I'll let them go. Bad Max Laws. Give him a honk honk. So yeah, I have wives. Well, I don't have wives. I have a wife and I have children, and at the moment they're either at college or swimming, so I have a bit of freedom to do something like this. But otherwise, you know, people come in and they talk to me all the time, or they want me to go and do this, they want me to go do that. So to actually put something together which requires a bit of time and a bit of space and quiet is actually more difficult than you might think. It's a cool little hamlety looking thing over there. Someone's got his hazards on. Is he stopped? I think he is. That's the guy who just passed us, look. So what speed are we doing here? It's been so long since I played this, I can't even... wow, I'm doing 75 kilometres on these roads. Who'd have thunk it? I don't need to go up a gear. Cruising along quite nicely. Now I've been looking at the proper truckers gear shifter knobby type thing. Pretty expensive, aren't they? I mean, I'm sure they're worth it, but I don't know. My passion for trucking is a bit subdued at present, just because I keep having so many issues with the game. But that being said, I know how much I loved it in the past. What the hell is this? Is that a truck upside down? Oh wow. Well, I wasn't expecting to see this. Is he trying to get him upright? I'm not sure I can do it. So he's letting me through, that's cool. I can't really help out with this whopping great big trailer on the back. I was contemplating momentarily whether I should park the trailer up and sort of give a hand, but kind of got my hands full, guys. I'm sorry about that. Ordinarily I would, but having arranged to meet Alan in Gay Paris, I feel like I really ought to focus my attentions on that. Also, there's the lack of other vehicles when you're playing multiplayer. Now, I suppose that's not the worst thing in the world. I'm speeding. I am speeding. Cool. Let's put the old cruise control on. Thank you. Okay. So Paris is dead ahead. I've only got 4 headlights. I haven't configured a button to turn it into dimmable. So if we meet anybody coming the other way, they're going to think we're evil, unassuming sons of guns, which I suppose technically we are, because I just can't be bothered to go into the menu and set up a button. Part of the reason is because I spent a long time setting up my buttons for my other profile, which I can't currently get into, which I also reset. I completely deleted that and started again. And I think what I might do, if I'm going to start doing a series on ETS or ATS even, I think I'll just start again from scratch and build it up nice and slowly. Let's put a bit of brakes on here. Good turn coming up here. It is very quiet here on server 1. Very quiet indeed. Not far from our destination now, guys. Coming up to the final stretch. Ooh. Thought that was a junction. Now, what I did in my previous Let's Play attempt, which I'll be fair was quite a long time ago, and I was really bad at doing YouTube stuff then. I didn't know anything about anything. Focusing on the back of the trailer there, that was quite tight. Wow, that's quite cool. 50 mile an hour, okay. We'll cruise along at 47, that's fine. I know, look, we can speed up now. Couldn't find a gear there for love nor money. Yeah, what I did back then, bon voyage, is I had a folder with music that I could legally put into a video and not have to pay for, basically. So that was quite cool, because it meant I could drive around and the radio was on, so you guys had something to listen to when I didn't have anything interesting to say. And it works pretty well actually. Now I haven't got that configured now because I think I uninstalled everything. All my mods have gone, and I'm just trying to recover my profile, which, as I say, I might not. Try and say hello to everybody. Now, I don't know what flashing yellow lights means, but I'm going because I don't see any reason not to. It's I need to get my buttons configured as well. Let's just zoom the old sat nav in, and now we should cruise quite pleasantly up to this roundabout. And that guy's gone the wrong way. Keeping an eye on the trailers. And oh my god, is this my stop? That's pretty tight if it is. Let this guy out. We need to take a wider swing at this anyway. Okay. Here we are then. Now the only problem with this, I've just realised, is that because this isn't my truck. Oh, it's going to be a collision. All right, fella, just wait your turn. Right, here we go, here we go. This will be the first time I've parked a trailer in, I cannot even remember the last time I did this. Actually, I can remember very distinctly the last time I did this. It was the most difficult trailer parking ever, and I'm not even kidding. ETS 2, super long trailer. Very, very tight circumstances. My head tracking's playing up a bit. Difficult to judge when you haven't played this game for a while how close that is to the other trailer there. But I think we're around it. It was safe. In fact, I was being way too cautious there. Alright, this might take 2 attempts, guys. Yeah. Been a while. Oh, nearly knocked it out of gear. This head tracking is not helping me at all. Now the way I've always done it is aim that rear corner for the rear corner and then bring the front into play. Always used to work. Got away with it this time as well. Let's just see how bad that is. That's not too bad actually. Now, if I understand correctly, on multiplayer you can't have collisions whilst you're dropping trailers off. So that's good. God, I just made that worse, didn't I? we go. Trying to be far too precise, I think. That'll do, that'll do. Stop messing about. Late. Late penalty. 81,941 hours and 12 minutes. Whoa! I was waiting for Alan for a very long time. Okay. So the good news is we've unlocked Paris. So we can actually start from Paris. There's no jobs. Oh man. This is what frustrates me about this game. Why are there no jobs? Because there are no jobs, it means I can't take a job. And I don't have a truck either to meet Alan. So that's gone a bit Pete Tong. I might have to call that a day, guys, just to say, hey, you know, I do play Euro Truck Sim, but I have lots of problems with it. So if you've got any tips or advice on how to unbust this game, need money. Oh, I suppose I could take on a whopping great big loan. It only gives me 100 grand. I don't know if I can even pick a truck up for such small amount of money. Visit our showroom in Lille. Okay, let's do that. Scania, man. We're going to go Scania then. Yes. So now Alan's going to be right grumpy because I'm supposed to be meeting him in Paris. And if I buy a truck... yeah, so the game's crashed again. Like the 5th time today. And there's no mods running at all. So, yeah, this is bugged. So weird. So annoying. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode. I'm sorry it wasn't all that interesting. I suppose we had a truck flipped out and what have you. But, yeah. That's pretty much it for me. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.